Heyo everybody, Haku here with my live reaction to the Beastars Final Season Part 1 PV that just came out yesterday. I'm very excited for it. If you don't know, I read Beastars here on the channel while it was coming out from Chapter 1 all the way to the final chapter, so I am a big fan. I've got the physical volumes up on a bookshelf here behind my recording setup. And yeah, I love Beastars. I always say it is either my favorite manga or one of my favorite manga. So I'm excited to see what happens here. I'm going to keep things spoiler free for this video. I think I can keep it spoiler free while still breaking things down. I'm going to watch through the PV once in its entirety, and then I will go through part by part if there's anything I want to discuss or talk about, stuff like that. I'm going to do it that way. That way I can just throw in the audio for it when I'm watching through it and hopefully not run into copyright problems, because I just did some anime PV reactions and I ran into a bunch of copyright issues with those. And then I'll just go through and like throw up bits and parts as I want to talk about them if there's more that I want to talk about. So yeah, with that all aside, I guess that's about it. Let's get into checking this out. Also, I'll probably have to make the video really transparent just because copyright's been nuts recently. Okay, let's go. 350度の視界を補う僕の相棒 Man, it's been so long. Beastar ではなく Beastars だった God, that's so good. And we freaking Sebun.
俺はまっとうに働いてウサギのハルちゃんと幸せな家庭生活を送るのが目標なんです。
Okay, it's like I'm trying to remember. It's like, what can I say? What can I not say? It looks nice though. I personally really like the final arc, and we have Meron. That shot looks really nice. Ooh. Okay, that's a really cool choice. That's a neat choice. For either opening or ending. I will say, there is just one criticism. I think this all looks really good. The voices especially sound really good. But there is just one problem. It's a problem I've always had with the anime. Oh man, I can't wait till we get... Oh, Leano! God. Oh my god, I can't wait. Okay, I did, like, the one criticism I have is a criticism I've always had for the anime, but I knew I was always going to have for the anime. I love Studio Orange. I think Studio Orange is so good. I really like their work. It's just that I adore the manga's artwork, and I feel like you were never, ever going to be able to really fully translate the manga's artwork into anime and have it look good. I mean, they did it for the scenes with Ibuki, like the ending last season, and it was very good, but I feel like you can't really do that for like a whole anime. I feel like you can't keep up that production for a whole anime, to have the whole anime look that good. Which is just sad, because to me, as much as I think the voice acting sounds incredible, as much as I think the visuals look nice on their own, it's hard for me to view the manga and the anime as the same thing, personally, given that, I don't know, they just, to me, look so different. So to me, it feels like they'll always be two separate things, that I love both, but they're two separate things, and you know, as much as I want to love the anime, of course, and as much as I will love it for what it is, it just isn't visually, it doesn't speak to me visually the same way that the manga speaks to me visually. Which is, you know, again, this is very good looking. It's just something that I've always had as a problem, and I think they're doing their absolute best. I don't really know of a way where you could do that much better, honestly. So let us see, is there anything I want to talk about here? They had the thing pop up a bit ago saying the three choosing their different paths and everything. One thing that a lot of people complain about with the manga is Haru getting a little bit shortchanged compared to Louis and Legosi. So I do kind of hope that maybe the anime will give Haru maybe a little bit more to do. I think that she's a great character. I always love when she is around, but I do think her character stuff was a bit lighter in the final arc, so I hope that we maybe get a little bit more. I am probably most excited for Meron because I think he was such an incredible character in the manga. I'm probably most excited for his portrayal and to see what we get here because so many of the shots visually with him, so much of the artwork in the manga with him, I think was absolutely gorgeous. And so many of the moments were like absolutely insane, just edge of your seat stuff that I really, especially towards the beginning, that I really, really, really hope they do a good job of just capturing how good he was. This shot here, again, is like a really, really, really nice shot, so this gives me some hope that, once again, like they did with the first two seasons, that they're going to be able to do some really cool artistic stuff, even if, to me, it's not really at the level of the manga. It can be its own thing. I think their music choice was really, really good too, and I can't wait to see Sebon. I freaking love Sebon. I really want to see some of her in the anime. And of course, I think maybe, other than the Meron stuff, I think maybe the highlight of the entire manga is potentially, arguably, the Leano stuff. I really think that the family stuff is some of the strongest writing that Paru did, and some of the most emotionally heart-wrenching. So I really am excited to see that translated into the anime, because again, if the direction that we've seen so far, where they really leaned into a lot of the emotional stuff and really gave the emotional stuff its shine, if we continue that into the final season, I think that they could absolutely nail some of this. But yeah, with all of that aside, I really loved the PV. I'm actually very, very excited to watch. Of course, because I'm so far behind on anime. I have so many anime I need to watch. I'm so far behind. It's probably going to be, honestly, a little while before I watch Beastars. But, you know, even though it's going to take me a while to get there, I'm excited for when I do. So yeah, with that aside, maybe I'll do a reaction to the opening and ending when it finally comes out. But until then, I guess that's about it. Until then, I'll see you all next time I decide to talk about Beastars. I still need to catch up to Beast Complex. Beast Complex still has chapters out that I haven't read. So I'll do a video on those chapters one of these days. Maybe next week I'll get time. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe, follow on Twitter if you want. Again, if you want to go back through, I will be doing more manga videos if you want to subscribe, but also if you just want to go back through the channel, I've got literally me reading from chapter 1 to the very end here. If you want to see me read all the way through and profess my love for, like, arguably my favorite manga. If you want to help support the channel by dropping a super thanks, that is appreciated. If you want to support the channel, but also get your name at the end of videos, if you want to get One Piece videos early, then hit join down below to become a member. Go to patreon.com/Haku of the Tubes, or link will be in the description to become a patron. Thank you so much to people who are already patrons and channel members. Thank you to Chosen Regular Evan Holly, Magical Girls, FR Nono JA and the D-Band, Cherryton Students, David Langstaff and Folded Ghoul, Slayer Candidates SG and Stan Cedar, and Pure Element Pate Owl. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time.